Hello, and thanks for joining us this Tuesday for our daily market coverage presented by FX, your reliable partner in trading. Here's today's financial headlines.
Meta stock slipped 2.5% on Monday to $765.42, pulling back from last week's record high, as investors locked in profits and rotated out of tech, even though the company's earnings and revenue remained strong. On Monday, the S&P 500 slipped just below the flatline and the Dow Jones lost nearly 0.1%, while the Nasdaq Composite inched up 0.1%. This came as traders monitored President Trump's meeting with Zelensky and European leaders. WTI crude oil futures dropped towards $63 per barrel on Tuesday as traders weighed prospects for the Russia-Ukraine meeting. The euro traded below $1.17 ahead of a key meeting between Trump, Zelensky, and European leaders on a potential peace deal between Russia and Ukraine. Ether dipped to around $4,200 this Tuesday, after a strong rally fueled by liquidations and inflows hit resistance, prompting traders to take profits amid overbought conditions. Now let's review the major economic events of the day. At 12:30 p.m., Canada to release the annual inflation rate for July, following 1.9% in June. At 12:30 p.m., the building permits in the U.S. are expected to decrease, after reaching almost 1,400,000 in June. At 11:50 p.m., Japan will release figures for the balance of trade of July, following 153 billion Japanese yen in June. Tomorrow's major economic events. At 6 a.m., the UK to release the annual inflation rate for July, following 3.6% in June. At 7:30 a.m., the interest rate in Indonesia is expected to decrease, after reaching 5.25% in July. At 12:30 p.m., Canada will release figures for the new housing price index of July, following -0.2% in June.
And that's it for today's Market News Roundup, presented by FX. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more financial news.